Trips in Italy are known for tasting incredible food, learning historical sites, seeing world-class works of art, and visiting beautiful towns and cities. But do you know there is a place in Italy where you can see dramatic sceneries, feel the fresh air and water, and have a peaceful and real vacation? You heard it right, and that is what we will talk about in today's video.
Do you like our videos? Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to get notified of our latest videos.
Without further ado, get a pen and a piece of paper, and list down the top 10 things to do in Lake Como region. Starting off the list at number 10 is visiting the Moto Guzzi Museum. If you are into cool stuff such as bikes, racing vehicles, modern vehicle parts, and industrial plants, you will definitely find this museum amusing. Moto Guzzi Museum is located at Mandello del Lario and just reopened in April 2023. The museum offers enthusiasts an extraordinary experience with its completely redesigned bike collection. The collection is divided into 3 different themes, namely production models, racing models, and military models, that are tastefully arranged in chronological order. Moto Guzzi Museum fascinates and amazes visitors with its rare and globally one-of-a-kind bike selections that are keenly restored and functional, such as its latest model, V85 TT. Being in the museum is a lifetime's worth of experience to get to know the Italian brand better. Next, number 9 is experiencing different water sports. As mentioned earlier and as the region's name implies, Lake Como is home to cool waters that will surely refresh your body. It would be an excellent opportunity to miss if you wouldn't try some water sports available in the resorts. Water skiing, kite surfing, and rowing are some water sports that fit all ages. These fun and healthy sports will burn fats and activate your happy hormones. Rowing is the most traditional water activity in Lake Como, while they are also introducing a new water sport that combines mountain exposure and water. It is called canyoning. If you are not a sporty person, there is still an activity for you: swimming, or, should we say, dipping. Swimming in Lake Como isn't uncommon, but Spiaggia or an Italian beach is still an excellent spot just to have a dip while enjoying the cold water on your skin. You can also enjoy diving, fishing, and sailing. Next in line at number 8 is wandering the historic streets of Nesso. Let us go to the prettiest village in Lake Como region. It is just a tiny village known for having tall houses made of bricks and red rooftops. Nesso is situated on a steep slope that will direct you down to the rippled water of the lake. When you wander in the streets of Nesso, remember that you are not only walking and sightseeing. Instead, it will also feel like you are exercising due to its labyrinthine and irregular steps. But the effort is worth it as you get entertained by the fascinating architecture of the house and the village itself. At the end of your wandering, make sure to visit the lakeside so that the beautiful view and fresh breeze can blow away your exhaustion. Coming in at number 7 is seeing Lake Como by helicopter. Hearing it already sounds fantastic. What more if you try it? Seeing Lake Como by helicopter is another unique experience. It will give you a new perspective on seeing the lake and the entire Lake Como from a bird's view. You might appreciate the place more once you see Lake Como in one big picture. The ride allows the guests to feel the thrill of sweeping down and skimming the water's surface. However, the 15-minute helicopter ride is costly, but if you have some riches to spend, then this activity is worth spending money for. Next, at number 6, is going on an incredible food tour in Como. Any trip is incomplete without tasting the place's cuisine, right? And in Lake Como, having a food tour is the best way to try the fine delicacies of Italy. This food market tour allows the tourists not only to taste the cooked Italian food, but to also see and buy fresh produce that makes all their dishes delicious. You can even have a conversation with the local farmers if you are interested in learning more about their authentic dishes. It hits 2 birds with 1 stone because you will also get entertained and learn as you wander around the market to see Como town. Let's continue with number 5. Take the funicular up to Brunate. Another small town located on the mountain is the town of Brunate. To get there, you have to go to the eastern edge of the lake close to the city and have an authentic ride in their funicular, where you can have a comfortable ride to scale the mountain. You will surely get mesmerized by the panoramic views from above that will allow you to see the entire city below and the glory of the lake. You can also sign up for a 2-hour hike to the mountain summit and see more incredible views of the breathtaking mountain and lake. Next at number 4 is chill out in Villa Carlotta's Botanical Gardens. Aside from the lake itself, the Como region is also famous for the elegant villas and mansions scattered in the area. Villa Carlotta is one of the most visited among them. The villa perfectly combines beautiful nature with architecture. Its huge 17-acre land area is covered in lush gardens that effectively calm the tired guests' minds. Not only that, the Botanical Garden is home to rare trees and plants, such as the colorful rhododendrons and ancient cedars. Amazingly, the villa also successfully incorporated art and learning as they put a museum housing art masterpieces to keep the guests interested and entertained. Coming in at number 3 on the list is hiking on the Sentiero del Viandante. Another fun way to ensure you are still on top of your fitness journey while on vacation is to hike on the Sentiero del Viandante. It will surely feel like you are just completing your daily steps target. The place is an ancient Roman highway along the side of the lake that is now converted into a hiking trail. You'll get the chance to chase peace and solitude while enjoying the pristine view of Lake Como. It is best to go on a hike in the late afternoons so that you can catch the sunset. Next, at number 2 on the list, is exploring the small town of Como. For sure, you are not only in Como to see the lake, so take advantage of the trip to also explore the small town of Como. In fact, it is dubbed as the best town on Lake Como as it features an assortment of attractions that will satisfy your vacation. As you wander around the town, you can grasp the Italian lifestyle from their establishments, restaurants, and people's activities. What's more interesting about it is that nature and the city coexist harmoniously. Guests can have the chance to experience both living in the countryside and the city side by just being in a town. Isn't it amazing? It is why guests call the town of Como an escape from the hectic world outside it. And now, the number 1 on the list is taking a boat ride on Lake Como. What better ways are there to really explore Lake Como than taking a boat ride? Boat riding allows the guests to have intimate exposure to the lake. You can try it in 2 ways. First is having one-way boat rides from Como to the other towns such as Cernabbio to Bellagio. It is a productive way to get to your destination and have a tour on the side. Second is by signing up for a scenic boat ride where you roam on the lake with a tour guide to tell you information about the lake. The sound of the rippling water and the whispers of the breeze will give you a refreshing tour of the lake. Watching the sunset by the lake is also a magical experience to get excited about. And there you go. Those are the best activities you shouldn't miss when you visit the beautiful town and Lake of Como. Share with us what you think about this video by commenting below. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. You can also ring the notification to be updated on our next uploads. Where do you want to go next? See you there in our next video.